Simmons. Welcome to Learning to Lead, the graduate education course at Wayland Baptist University. I'm Dr. Glenn Simmons and I'll be your instructor. I look forward to our time together, and I want to tell you this is an exciting class for me. I designed the class and I've taught it 3 or 4 times, and it continues to be just one of my favorite classes. I am the campus dean of the Wayland Baptist University's Phoenix campus. I've been there since 2000. I teach in 3 other programs. I teach in the Master of Christian Ministries program. I teach in the Master of Arts in Counseling program, and I have taught some in the Master of Arts in Management when they had the psychology major. Anyway, this is one of my favorite classes because I get to really focus on helping students learn to be better leaders. The class is designed so that there's a lot of interaction between each other as class members and with myself as well. Each week there'll be a quiz, and in the quiz you'll have to answer some things, and I will be giving you personal feedback each week individually to help you. It's a little bit time consuming for me, but I find that it's a very helpful thing for students. Also, there'll be discussion boards. The discussion boards are designed to help you come up with some critical thinking skills. The Friday night by midnight, the original discussion is due, and then by Sunday midnight you need to give a response post where you go into read what other people have said and then give a 100 to 150 or longer response. This is more than just an attaboy. This is where you go in there and analyze what they've said and build upon that. Again, being a good leader requires that you have good analytical skills, that you have a way of discerning things. Discernment is very important. The discussion board, original discussion board, should be 250 words, and that's due by Friday night. The response post should be at least 100 to 150, and it's due by Sunday night, and those will be graded. I do have you doing some academic work, including doing some journal article reviews, and I do look for those to be a very robust journal article that's been peer evaluated. It's not something that you just dig up off the internet. I want you to go to the Wayland website or the Wayland Library, online library, and find some articles there. There is not a final paper, final test, research project, or exam. Instead, we will be developing an online portfolio. The online portfolio is where a good part of your grade comes from, and it's a project designed to help you bring you into the 21st century. Anyway, you can read more information about that. Community points are also there. Community points come from, in some classes you get points for attending. In this, my desire is that this course be one where there's a good, strong learning community that's developed, and how you help create that and support that community, a learning community, is very important. This includes things like being involved actively in the discussion boards, doing such things as following orders, that's not the right word, following directions about getting me using the message board to send me messages, being involved in getting your password correctly, how you interact with the students, and create a real learning community. You'll need to go into the wiki pages. You'll need to learn to do wiki pages and blogs. Those are important. If you do not know how to use the aspects of Blackboard, then you need to learn those, because I'm assuming, since this is an online course taught on Blackboard, you know how to use those facilities. If you do not know how to use those, then you can go, I think I put those on there, but I have a lot of helps, interactive helps. They're on the Phoenix webpage. Just go to www.wbu.edu/Phoenix. Look on my webpage on the bottom right-hand side, and you'll see some helps for Blackboard. Show you how to set up a wiki page, a blog, and how to do all those things, discussion boards, and so forth. So that should be very helpful. I'm really looking forward to the class about learning to lead. I want you to begin thinking about what is it about a person that causes you to want to follow them. What are some of the characteristics that you have that cause you want to be following this person and doing what this person is leading in? And then I also want you to think about some negative things about what are there about individuals that causes you not to want to follow. I'll give you a little hint here as you begin to think about these things, and that is, there are 3 things that I found that are somewhat universal. First of all, people are looking for someone who can clearly have a sense of vision and know where they're going. So vision is the first thing that you really need to have. It's sort of like on a cattle trail or cattle ride. The cattle drive master has to know where they're taking the cattle. He has to know the trail, where to go. And so that's what you do as a leader. You have to have that sense of vision. We're going to talk about vision and how you can have that, how you can develop it even further. Many of you are already in leadership positions. We just want to hone in those skills, make them even better. The second thing that people look for in a leader is a sense of clear communication. You may have a good vision, but if you can't communicate it, you can't get people on board with you. So we're going to be working on good, clear, precise communication. I don't want you turning in a bunch of mumbo jumbo that sounds like a third grader wrote it. I want you to communicate it and communicate it clearly. I want you to use good grammar, which means you don't write the way you talk. You use really good grammar skills, and you say that, and you check your discussion boards. Don't just write a bunch of junk down, because I can tell you, you won't get a good grade, and it's not good practice. So use good, clear communication skills. The third thing is, and that is, people will not follow mediocrity. They follow excellence. I commit to you excellence in teaching this class, and I expect from you excellence in taking the class. I promise you, I will give you good feedback. I have made the class very interactive. I use visuals. I use YouTube and TED Talks. And I promise you, I'll give you good feedback every week. Every week. I commit to you excellence as an instructor. And I want you to commit to me excellence as a student. You turn in something that's not excellent, you're not going to get a good grade on it. Again, 3 things that people are looking for in leaders. They look for someone with a sense of vision, someone who can clearly communicate that vision, and someone who has a sense of excellence. Now, you can see that excellence in the fact that they have a sense of passion about what they're doing, but there's excellence there. I really look forward to this class. It's one of my favorite classes, and probably my favorite class. Don't tell my other students who have classes with me, but I really love this class. I work hard on this class, and I expect you to work hard as well. And you know what? When it's over with, we're going to see some development in all of you. You'll see development in yourself, and I'll learn some things from you. I never teach a class without also learning a lot of things. So welcome to the class. I'm glad to have you, and we'll get to going. Thank you.